Welcome back, Rico Moneybags, the channel manifesting you some extra money to make sure that you guys can go ahead and acquire at least one of these BTC, if not many more. And the way we're going to do that is by snatching up these money bag alerts. This is a money bag alert. Those who are tapped in the link that I have down below, pinned in the comments, also in the description, the Money Bags Mansion. This is something that I've let people know about early on. Now I'm dropping the video on it. So if you want money bag alerts before anybody else, before the videos come out, you're definitely going to want to touch on that link. Stay tuned to the end of the video where we're going to do some price prediction and technical analysis on this money bag alert. But without any further ado, let's jump right into this one. This is a true gem right here. So Megalodon, pimping the waves and ripping through the belly of the queen, Anne's revenge. The Megalodon is here to stay. Lock up your whales and pack your gats because the Megalodon is out on the prowl and hungry for a Jeet. Now, those who Jeet this, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna sting. I'm telling you, I'm gonna let everybody know, and it's hard to hold back a lot of the stuff because I do my own research, right? None of this is financial rights, and I expect all my subscribers to do their own research and do your due diligence and read in between the lines and see the people that are connected with this project, and it'll make you that much more bullish. So I want to see if some people can connect those dots and read in between the lines, and let me know about that in that TG that I have the Money Bags Mansion. But let's go ahead and continue. We got a zero tax token. Contract is renounced. Ultra base team. This is, I mean, when it comes, this is one of the main reasons I'm so bullish on this, because we've seen zero tax tokens before, right? We've seen similarities, but this right here, this ultra base team, is always live in the VC. You guys will see this 24/7 VC. This is true. Um, we have a 1-year lock on the LP and a token sniffer of 100 out of 100. So this is all bullish news right out the gate right here. But the ultra base team, I want you guys to really do your own research, read in between the lines, and do your due diligence and find out the people that are connected to this, and you'll see exactly why I'm so bullish. Okay, those reaching out to the channel, appreciate it. Much love and support to everybody rocking with the channel. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. We have the zero tax token, so 0% buy tax, 0% sell tax, a 6% max wallet. Shout out to anybody who has one of those. The token distribution goes as followed: 4.2% to the CE axis. So we're thinking big already down the line, right? That's 4.2 put to the side for CE axis. So that lets us know that in the future we can expect seeing this Megalodon, this mega beast of a shark that da-dum da-dum da-dum. As you can tell, I'm excited about this one. And I know a lot of you guys will be thanking me later on and be just as excited, and you guys will say that you heard it here first on the Rico Moneybags channel or in the Moneybags Mansion TG. This tells me a lot right here. This tells me big plans, and they're not leading on to too much because, of course, we're trying to get rid of these Jeets. So we got to shake the Jeets out before all these things start to happen. But hopefully you guys can read in between the lines and understand that this is something that's going to be happening down the road, especially when you see the team that's behind this. Now, the team has a 3% total, and liquidity is a 92.8%. Now, security and transparency is at the highest regard as far as the Megalodon goes. Your safety is our top priority. Mega uses the gold standard and battle-tested Open Zeppelin libraries in the token contract. Audits for all of the contract functions: the ERC20, the ERC20 burnable, the ERC20 permit, the ERC20 votes. So, you know, we could potentially see some DAO stuff going on right here, some burns going on just by what we can see just off of this. And the link I'll have down below where you guys can tap in and do a little bit more due diligence on the contract itself. The contract has been renounced, as stated earlier in the video, which can also be seen here. These links, like I said, will be down below for you guys to tap in and do your own research. A minimum and transparent amount of the team tokens exists with a zero buy tax and a zero sell tax. There is no centralized treasury. Okay, that's important. Why don't we have a marketing wallet? This is going to be the main question. No marketing wallet, and we're talking about CEXs. The long-term mega takeover is already overfunded. Not funded, overfunded. Now, this is where we get a little bit of tease of some of the people associated with this project that I'm extremely bullish on, and you guys will see more videos as this journey continues with the Megalodon. But saying the team is significantly experienced in Web 2 and Web 3 is an understatement. This should be probably underlined because it is an understatement. Nico leads the helm and is fully doxxed and respected in the community. You can catch him every day in the Telegram VC. The rest of the team are also there every day. Pop on by. This is very true. Every day that I've stopped by the Megalodon VC, I have seen Nico in there and the rest of the team as well. So that's something that you want to see. You want to see that building of the camaraderie coming together. Our VCs has been open 24/7 since day one. It has formed true friendships. That's what I'm talking about right there. Enable solid business connections and hosted countless rap battles. So even rap battles are going on. Let's see who anybody who wants to rap or do a freestyle, we'll see what's going on up in there as well. Come and chill with us and see it for yourself. I was in there yesterday. I'm in there at least every other day. I'm gonna keep my fingers on the pulse of Megalodon. You guys will see as the channel progresses and Megalodon does as well. But this is a very fun and chill place to hang out with, okay? And hang out in. So the Genesis, imagine an ancient Leviathan of the deep, the Megalodon, that roamed the seas with an awe-inspiring presence millions of years ago. Fast forward to the modern era where technology and creativity collide, giving birth to Mega. That's the Megalodon, okay? Just as the Megalodon ruled the oceans, Mega aims to make a tidal wave in the cryptocurrency world with its unique blend of meme culture built on Ethereum blockchain. Megalodon are now back, hungry and thriving all over the blockchain. This gives me some really good vibes. I love the storyline. It goes hand in hand with the Megalodon, but zero text token. This gives me some early vibes of some, that meme culture. Having a zero text token, those who have been in the space know that there have been other meme projects. I'm not going to shill anything in here or talk about any other projects, but that have started off with a 0% tax on buy and sell and have tokens put to the side as far as CEX listings go, and were already funded. This one's overfunded, and without marketing, somehow I got listed on everything and went straight up to $1 billion. Okay, I'm sure you guys can read in between the lines on which one I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and give them a follow at Mega ERC20. Make sure we come over here, like and retweet everything as this community continues to grow. We're currently sitting at 1,100. Let's mark that as mark it in the calendar, because I'm sure this is going to continue to grow. This is going to be one of those that shake up the space. This is going to be one of those that people tell me thank you. I'm glad I joined that Moneybags Mansion TG. I'm glad I subscribed to your channel. This is going to be one of those heavy hitters right there. So I'm going to come over here, practice what I preach. Make sure that we come over here, like and retweet everything. And then we're going to talk about this entry possibility right now that we're at. We made it to the part of the video where we're going to do some technical analysis, some price prediction, but really we're just taking note of where we're at, because I believe that this could potentially go into the hundreds of millions, if not billions, especially with the type of market that we have going on right now. Bitcoin cruising over 40,000. Yes, there was a pullback yesterday, but we're here long term. Those trying to shake the tree are not going to shake the veterans and the OGs out. And if you're new to the space, you're definitely going to want to subscribe and have the bell notification list. So like that, you guys do not get left behind and don't have to learn through the difficulties that some of the myself and some of my subscribers already had to go through that bear market. You guys can skip all that and understand that the bull market is in. The bull run has not started, but the bull market is in, and no shaking of the tree. Bitcoin shaking around, it's not going to shake nobody out. The time is now, and it's literally, we're right on the heels of that bull run starting. So let's go ahead and start with some simple support and resistance lines, because I believe if you were looking at this as a potential entry or a potential investment, not financial advice, we'll get the cliche out the way, this would be a zone that I would be interested in looking at, right? And the reason for is because, we got all these support every time it came to this price, the bulls reject, it just gets bought right back up. And we know that prior resistance becomes future support. Let's go ahead and mark this up right here. This is this range that we're in. We have the all-time high with that wicking up here. We'll go ahead and mark that wick. That is 2 cents 195, so creeping to 2.5 cents. Right now we're under 1 cent, so this one has a very low supply of 100 million tokens. So this has a lot of potential to really get parabolic, and as a price impact starts to really hit, like as the JEETs get taken out and as the supply gets lower and lower, because we did see something in that contract that says something about burnable. So most likely there'll be some burns going on, and that'll increase the value of the tokens as well, the scarcity. But right now, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at the prices at 0.007602. This is that support. The resistance is going to be 1.5 cents, which is always these psychological barriers. Notice if you guys are watching the channel, we're on the hourly chart. We're zoomed out. We're not on the 1 minute chart. We're long-term holders. But notice how constantly, no matter if I'm talking about dollars or if I'm talking about cents, as humans, we have this psychological barriers. We can't help it. Where notice how this this barrier we're gonna have to break past is right close to 1.5 cents, because anytime we go to $1, $1.50, $2, or if it's $100 or $150 to 200, these are psychological barriers that people tend to respect for whatever reason. I've been seeing this since 2017, since I've been, trading cryptocurrency and trading stocks. But I noticed that these psychological barriers, for whatever reasons, we respect them. And traders are self-fulfilled prophecy to others, right? So we want something that we can understand and see. And we tend to use these markers as buy signals almost, because when we break past it, it will look something like this. Notice that when we broke past this, we came back down. We never made a support, and we came and we trickled all the way down. So when we break past psychological barrier like the 1 cent or 1.5 cents or 2 cents, we're gonna want to see this push up, this pullback. You as a new investor and becoming a long-term trader eventually, you're gonna want to be able to weather a pullback to see that test. Because when we don't have a pullback and do not make the support, we fall lower. And we can see that over here in the past where, this was a prior resistance. Believe it or not, this first candle kind of tapped right there. It came back down. Notice this. Let's go ahead and mark this up. This is for the free 99, by the way, on this channel. So go ahead and like and subscribe. Notice we went up. We came right back down. We made a support where this green arrow is showing us, and we rocked back up. But then the price did get rejected on this level right here. So this is a area where we're going to be watching constantly. It's that 1.5 zone. And notice when we did break past it, when we came back down, we did not make a support. And therefore, the psychological games start to play and people think that it's going to go lower. And it's just basically all mental games, basically, is what we're doing. But once we made the support in this area where we made support before, we can see that right here is that right underneath that 1 cent mark. And then this 1.5 cents mark is going to be very crucial for us. Now, the reason I do this, and obviously this is under $1 million market cap, and people say you can't do technical analysis. I believe that you can always do support and resistance, and also you can always learn something every single day. And this will help you manifest some more money to try to acquire these big BTC. There's only going to be 21 million ever minted, and there's billions of people on the earth. So those numbers alone should make you almost, think about this nonstop like I do. But you're gonna want to be able to weather when you see a pullback, and get accustomed to saying, okay, that's healthy, and not get shooken out of your position. And that's why I think it's important for me to drop these videos, considering that we're expecting new investors to come in, but we also have to expect the teething pains and growing pains that come with new investors. That maybe a new investor sees this, not only is blockchain technology overwhelming, not only is the tokenomics on things overwhelming, but now people have to go and study charts and stuff like that. So you could very easily see where somebody sees this pullback and sees, oh, it's coming down, it's not going to go up no more, and they sell. They become one of these JEETs that we're talking about on the top. Maybe we can help some of these JEETs become better informed investors, and you guys can help me by doing, you guys can help me getting more informed investors out there by sharing this video as much as you guys can, liking and subscribing, leaving as many comments down below, and making the YouTube algorithm work for the Megalodon, not for me, not just for my subscribers, but for the Megalodon, so they can push this video out to new potential investors. And also we can help the JEETs maybe learn a little bit and be able to weather when there's a pullback and say, okay, we're holding right here, and now we're going to pump right back up to go attack, which was, notice, right above that 2 cents mark. Again, a psychological barrier. And this will help us hold a lot better than when we get up here. Those who can weather this psychological game that we're playing, basically, sometimes the same thing is going to happen again. This push and then this pullback, because the chart is basically trying to talk to you and say, hey, we had trouble here before, but now we're not going to have trouble here in the future, because now this is a support. Kind of like it let us know right here. It says, hey, we're not going underneath this price. So if this is a token that you're interested in, zero tax token, under $1 million market cap, remember I said I can see this going into easily tens of millions, hundreds of millions, and potentially, if the fuse is lit just correctly with the right type of community, into the $1 billion market cap. They have the right team associated with this, which I believe that can help propel this very easily to the 100 millions, and of course potentially into those billions. If you guys can help me share this video, like, subscribe, do all the things that we're supposed to do as a community. I'm going to share this video on the TG. Make sure you guys tap in with me inside the Moneybags Mansion TG as well. Okay, and we're going to leave this line here because it's not trying to erase, but nonetheless, go ahead and like, subscribe, share this video. Let's try to manifest as many BTC as we can. And we're going to do this by rocking with the Megalodon. I want to see as many people from my channel join that TG. You guys are going to have a lot of fun. And this is going to be one of those stories that we're going to get to tell when that bull run kicks in. You want to start to position yourself now. Don't wait till it's already here. Don't wait till the shoe shiner is telling you about the Megalodon. You know, that's an old saying that when the shoe shiner is telling you to buy a stock, it's time to sell. Okay, so just remember that when the markets are greedy, it's time to be fearful, and when the markets are fearful, it's time to be greedy. And right now, all this uncertainty, there's a little bit of fear still, and right now we need to be positioning ourselves. So, without no further ado, continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.